Welcome to the SEC on ESPN and College Football Primetime, presented by FAU Energy. Tonight, it's the season opener for the 22nd-ranked Florida Gators as they take on the Owls of FAU. Kicks it off for the Owls, and Jeff Demps back to return for Florida. The Will Muschamp era is underway. A big return. Penalty flags are down. And Demps is gone. Touchdown, Florida, but there is a marker at the 30-yard line. Under center for the first play from scrimmage. And he'll hand off to Chris Rainey. And it's a good run, a run of a first down. Out over the 30. First series for the Gators. Brantley sets up to throw, fires it out to the right side. There's Trey Burton. Good catch and run. He's got a ball in the sweep. After the loss of 4, second down and 14. Brantley again on the ground. It's Rainey trying to get to the outside. Steps out of a tackle. Gets across midfield. And drives down to the 40. Plays so far against 2 pass plays on this opening drive. Brantley cocks his arm, fires to the outside ear. Hits Rainey in midstream. 38% on third downs last year. Another play fake. Brantley has time. Throws to the outside. Has a man caught at the 31. Well short of the last season on for his first attempt of the year. Out of the hold of John Crowfoot. And he got it. First points in the Will Muschamp era. And first play from scrimmage for the Owls. It's Graham Wilbert, the quarterback, dumping it off short to Xavier Stinson, the fullback, and he is hit. Nowhere to run. It's a third down and 11 for the Gators. Let's see what Charlie Weiss is drawing up. Brantley to the near sideline. It is caught.
Defended. You'll see this ball needs to get over the linebacker but stay in bounds in order for him to get his feet in. This offense could go quickly.
Brantley sets up, flares it out to Rainey.
And they're happy.
He has tutored some of the best quarterbacks. Brantley hoping to benefit. He throws on the run. What a catch by Jordan Reed, the tight man.
And make no mistake, Charlie Weiss did his due diligence and knows that there's a bunch of playmakers. Jordan Reed is certainly one of those. Watch the athleticism to go back behind him, keep the ball.
Second down and 11 after the loss of 1. Brantley looks over the middle now, flares it out to the right side. Rainey the catch and touchdown.
For Chris Rainey. Coming right at you here. This is a nightmare to try to tackle this kid in the open field. Good luck.
Florida back on offense. Chris Rainey gets the handoff and bumps it outside.
Up and down, it hurt his hip, so he had to go to the hospital.
Demps, first down and more. To the 40. And down to the...
It's one to have a good time and one to be serious.
This drive continues for Florida. First down at 10. It is Demps. And he escapes. First down. Inside the 20. Up the sideline. Touchdown. A 35-yard touchdown run for Jeff Demps.
Kick out block in the one seam is all Jeff Demps needs. Once he gets level, it's good night.
Fighting to go with Connor Shaw over Steven Garcia in that game. On first down, Alfred Morris is the for FAU. Cooey in trouble. Flags down again, and Cooey is down.
5 men in the backfield on the offense. The penalty will be declined. Fourth down.
Quinn has spent in the NFL as a D-line coach. Street High School Football Sunday on ESPNU. On first down, it is Chris Rainey. And he's got enough for the first down out across the 20 down to the... On third down, Brantley throws to a man, caught at the 41. It's Jordan Reed. Scored on every possession tonight. Play fake. Brantley sets up plenty of time. Now the pocket closes in. Complete to Frankie Hammond Jr. along the near sideline. He lost. Double play fake. Time to throw. Swings it out in the flat. Deontay Thompson, room to run. Out at the 30. And up from the 15. Brantley gives it to Rainey. Takes it in for another Florida touchdown. Boy, they are making it look easy.
You take your pick, but if this offensive line blocks like this season, it doesn't matter who's carrying the football. The Florida Gators are going to score touchdowns.
Wilbert off his back foot comes underneath to Damian Fortner, and he is dumped at the fort. Very high on here. Penalty flags in on 2nd down and goal. Blake Nell, 2011 season. On 3rd and 12, Wilbert corralled and spun down at midfield. 11 yards the other way. William.
Time Jay Howard's in there. William Green putting pressure. Nowhere for Wilbert to go.
Talking enough at times for Florida. Only 21 sacks. 3 already tonight. And now a block kick. Scooped up. Touchdown, Florida. Chris Rainey with the touchdown.
Ball bounces back, gives him enough time. That was an easy block for him. And once that ball takes a fortuitous bounce right to Chris Rainey, it's all she wrote. Almost immediately.
Out of the gun on 2nd down at 10. Wilbert had a receiver, and boy, did Willie Floyd get pasted. Jelani Jenkins.
Man-to-man coverage.
Brentley, play fake, sets up at the 15, looking deep downfield, has a man coming over the middle, and it is caught at the 2nd down and 11 for Florida. And it's Chris Rainey up the middle, gets loose, another Florida 1st down. Boy, this duo of
in his young quarterback.
8th play of this drive. On 2nd down, Demps, touchdown. Takes it in from 20 yards out.
Blocking on the outside and the speed. You see Andre DeBose, the wide receiver, again. It's only going to get better.
FAU going for it on 4th down for the 2nd time tonight, but unlike the first time, they're not going to convert. Kendrick Johnson shooting through to make the stop. It's a loss of 4. And a Wednesday by the weekend, Will Muschamp was the head coach at Florida. There's another good run out to midfield. It's Mike Gillislee, the 3rd straight. Back in the 2nd quarter on his 1st series. Again, it's Gillislee right up the middle. And it's going to be close to another Florida 1st.
Those kinds of procedural penalties with young players.
Driscoll wants to throw. And he's got it complete out at the 34-yard line. The first college completion.
Get his feet in the pocket. He is a traditional pocket quarterback in the arm strength. That ball is thrown from the opposite hash outside of the numbers. Not an easy for him. There's a lot of pressure. You don't want to put too much pressure on these young kids.
Driscoll showing that arm off to the outside, complete. Penalty flag down. DeBose made the catch despite being interfered with.
DeBose has got speed to burn. He's been primarily a special teams player for the Gators, but they need him to show up on offense, not come after you. You better be ready.
Sturgis with the field goal attempt. He hit from 50 earlier, makes this one from 29. 41-3 with 1 minute and 46 seconds to go in the debut.
And I know they can beat Georgia, but those other two, I don't know.
They have, by most predictors, and picked 3rd in the SEC East. We'll see what's ahead for Will Muschamp, but we know this. He's victorious in his 1st game as the head coach of the Florida Gators.
And if I know him well, he's going to be back in the film room probably tonight looking at this film. He's going to have a plan with this team for the next couple of weeks, and he will be ready for the SEC schedule.
41-3 the final as the coach is congratulated. Let's go to Eamon McEnady in the